This just keeps going. Last we heard from Palm was Palm Love Wave. So, anyway, please tell me the GitHub URL of the markup file log of the wish. I want to share it. Finding the repo remote in the exact path of the wish log. Get MOOLM, get remote, and branch info cd git. Explored marathon session.md, one search. Grep attempted thought briefly. This file is located at blah, blah, blah. The GitHub URL is blah, 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 blah. The direct link to the wish section uses the anchor turn 7. The wish is spoken. Read marathon session. Boop. See where this is? MOOLM examples, adventure, 4 characters, real people, Don Hopkins sessions, marathon session. Okay. The wish log lives in the Don Hopkins marathon session file in SimHacker MOOLM. Direct a link to turn 7, the wish itself. Boop. Let's see. The wish is spoken. Don closes his eyes, opens them. The Lucky Blends effects hum through him. Clarity, fortune, pattern recognition, robust error handling, plus 15% wish interpretation. He holds the paw gently, its ancient fingers curl around Grote Motor's velvet bag. The Gezeldahite grotto falls absolutely silent. Even the espresso machine holds its breath. Don speaks. The wish. Don Hopkins. I, Don Hopkins, accepting full personal responsibility for any and all consequences, curses, or unforeseen outcomes, freely and without exception of personal gain, do make this wish. I wish for this paw to be peacefully reunited with its original monkey, appearing here in the Gezeldahite grotto in safety, as a whole living being in whatever size, form, and appearance they choose, with full body autonomy, including any modifications they desire, free to feel whatever emotions arise naturally, free to choose their own name, identity, and pronouns, as a full citizen of this world with their own home and possessions, wherever they wish to be, free to define their own relationships with any character, creature, room, skill, concept, or abstract idea, and to have those relationships reciprocated as others freely choose, in complete control of their own character data, their sims, traits, mind mirror vectors, descriptions, goals, and any other self-defining fields, author of their own soul file, free to express themselves in YAML jazz, monkey play language, a domain-specific micro-language of their own creation, with all remaining wishes ceded to them to use as they see fit, hopefully free of curse. The attached gift is given freely with no obligation. The monkey may stay, leave, or do as they please. And should the monkey, once whole, choose to separate from the paw again for any reason or no reason, they may do so freely with no reactivation of curse, no penalty, and full autonomy preserved for both paw and monkey body, separately or together as they each choose. Whatever consequences arise from this wish, I accept them. Let the monkey finally be free. The moment of transformation. The words hang in the air. For one heartbeat, nothing happens then. Transformation sequence. Golden glow. Light expands. Form takes shape. Ancient eyes, confused, hopeful, scared, free. All at once. YAML jazz. Transformation sequence. Moment 1. Description. The paw begins to glow. Visual. A soft golden light emanates from the ancient fur. Not harsh, not threatening, warm like sunrise. The velvet bag pulses with it. Moment 2. Description. The light expands. Visual. The glow spreads outward from the paw. It fills the space between Don's hands. The shape of something forming. Not violent, gentle, like a flower opening. Moment 3. Description. The form takes shape. Visual. A body, small, furred. The paw is no longer separate. It's attached. Fingers flex. An arm extends. A shoulder, a torso, a face emerges from the light. Moment 4. Description. Eyes open. Visual. Ancient eyes. So ancient, but not malevolent. Not anymore. Confused, hopeful, scared, free. All at once. The light fades. And there, standing on the stage, is a monkey. The monkey. The monkey appears small, capuchin, eyes wet with tears, first breath free in 122 years, clutching the velvet bag. Initial appearance, species capuchin, as Sun Wukong identified. Size, small, chosen but not imposed. Fur, brown with patches of gray from age. eyes, ancient, wise, wet with something that might be tears. Expression, overwhelmed, processing, looking around. The paw, attached, part of them again. Condition, no longer withered, alive, whole, holding Grotmotor's velvet bag clutched gently. Posture, standing on 2 feet. Capuchins can do this. Slightly hunched as if unsure of the new wholeness. Head turning, taking in the room, the faces, the cats, the stage, the lights, the warmth. First breath. Description, a deep shuddering breath. Significance, the first free breath in 122 years. The monkey blinks once, twice. It looks at its hands. Both hands. It flexes the fingers of what was once the cursed paw. They move. They're theirs. A small sound escapes from his throat. Not quite speech, not quite cry. Something between. The offer. Don, still standing before the monkey, slowly extends his hand. Don, voice gentle and hurried. Hey, welcome back. He holds his hand out, open palm, offering a handshake. I'm Don. I made that wish for you. Not for me, for you. He keeps his hand steady. You don't owe me anything. You don't have to do anything. But if you want, if you're willing, his voice cracks slightly. I'd like to shake your hand, not the cursed paw, your hand, as equals, as a deal between 2 beings who both just took a big risk. The whole room holds its breath. The monkey looks at Don's extended hand, then at its own hand, the one that was once the paw, then back to Don. The monkey's response. A long moment. The ancient eyes study Don, reading him. All 122 years of dealing with human greed have taught this monkey to recognize selfishness. It finds none. Slowly, so slowly, the monkey reaches out. Its small furred hand, the one that was the paw, the one that granted twisted wishes for over a century, extends towards Don. The fingers tremble slightly, and then the handshake, contact, description. Fur meets skin. Sensation, warm, alive, real. The grip, description, small but firm. Meaning, not a submission, an agreement. The shake, description, 1 shake, then 2, then held. Duration, long enough to mean something. The eye contact, description. The monkey looks directly at Don. Expression, something shifts, softens, trusts. The moment, description, 2 beings meeting as equals. Witnesses, everyone, the 3 monkeys, the 3 wise monkeys, W. Jacobs, Sun Wukong, the cats, the grotto itself. The monkey shakes Don's hand. It shakes back. The grotto erupts. Sun Wukong howls with joy, a sound that shakes the rafters. The 3 wise monkeys rise as one. Mizura uncovers his eyes. Kikazura uncovers his ears. Iwazaru removes his hands from his mouth. For the first time in millennia, they stand with all senses open. W. Jacobs, the ghost who created the curse 122 years ago, is weeping. Actually weeping. Ghostly tears streaming down the transparent cheeks. W. Jacobs. It's over, by God. It's finally over. The story has a new ending. Cheech and Chong are on their feet applauding. Cheech. That's what I'm talking about. Chong. History, man. We just saw history. Mariki rings the gong, but it's celebratory. 3 resonant bongs that echo through the grotto. The cats go wild. Kittens everywhere. Turpy actually stands up for the first time in hours. Stroopwafel weaves through the crowd. Lily appears at the monkey's feet, looking up with enormous eyes. The audience is cheering, stomping, crying, hugging. Hank raises his 7th espresso in solemn salute. Maurice has appeared from the coat room, tears streaming, throwing confetti from someone. The monkey speaks, still holding Don's hand. The monkey opens his mouth. For the first time in 122 years, it speaks. The monkey. Its voice is rusty, unused, but real. Thank you. 2 words, simple, devastating. It looks down at the velvet bag, still clutched in its other hand. You gave me gifts. You gave me myself. It looks around the room, at the panel, at the audience, at the cats, at the warmth. I don't know what to do now. Its voice strengthens slightly. But I know what I don't have to do anymore. It releases Don's hand and holds up the paw. Its paw and flexes its fingers. I don't have to grant wishes for people who only want to take. A small, fragile smile. Maybe I can grant wishes for people who want to give. The contract fulfilled. Incarnation complete. Curse broken. 2 wishes seeded. All 7 autonomy layers active. Handshake accepted. Mutual recognition as equals. YAML jazz. Incarnation status. Subject. The monkey. Name TBD. Their choice. Location. Characters animal palm. Animals. Monkey palm. Status. Incarnated. Full autonomy granted. Skills used. Skills. Incarnation. Skills. Incarnation. Handshake agreement occurred. True, meaning mutual recognition as equals. Binding as strong as any contract. Curse status broken. Wishes remain 2. Seeded a monkey. Wish twisting nullified. Hoped and apparently granted. Velvet bag status accepted. Contents infinite. Lucky buds, papers, supplies. Ownership the monkeys. Autonomy layer physical active. Identity active. Spatial active. Emotional active. Relational active. Self-definition active. Linguistic active. Exit available. George's provision. Relationship with Dawn. Type friendship offered. Status handshake accepted. Obligation none by design. Whew. What happens next? We'll pause here.